What is going on? Hold on. Hello. Happy Monday, y'all. How is everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Money Talk Mondays with your girl. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. This is called Money Talk Mondays. All right. So this segment is where I'll be doing. Hold on. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right. This segment is where I'll be doing reading predictions on the future of the financial market of the world. Okay. Using tarot and astrology. All right. The purpose of these readings is to get a glimpse of any possibilities of what may or may come in the near future of the market and or the economic state of the world that we can possibly prepare for, because proper preparation prevents poor performance. Again, these are just predictions. I am the messenger. You take care of the shipping and handling. Okay. Once again, these are just predictions. I am not a financial advisor in no shape or form, so please do your due diligence. All right. Now, let's get this started. All right, y'all. So, how y'all been doing? All right. We are going to start off with some market predictions. Let's see which is the next sector to boom or bust. All right. Let's see where we could possibly start looking into. All right. See what sector that is. See what any sort of market predictions that Spirit may have for us. Once again, I am not a financial advisor, so please do your due diligence, folks. All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. All right. Let's see. Let's start off with the retrograde market predictions. Okay. Because it is retrograde season, and baby, I know y'all done seen it in the market. You seen how everything is wilding for respect right now. A lot of interesting things. Okay. So let's see. RX market predictions. All right. Now, once again, these are just predictions. All right. Let's see. Retrograde market predictions, because retrograde seasons is essentially going to be lasting until like December, January. So these energies can definitely influence. If you need to know, if you want to find out which planets are in retrograde, you can visit my previous post, okay, where I go into details about it. All right, so let's see. Retrograde market predictions. Retrograde market predictions. Ooh, endings bring new. You got 8th house in reverse too. Oh, Endings bring new beginnings. Hey, Crystal. Oh, you got sun. Oh, hold on now. Pluto. Hard head make a soft ass is what I'm hearing now. I feel like we about to be in the red zone soon. Feel like there's gonna be some red. I feel like with this, especially possibly around like Scorpio season, we got a lot of Pluto and retrograde. Ooh, hold on. This is interesting. You have the 10th house here too, and you also, that's the world. Endings bring new beginnings. Hold on now. And you also got the lunar. You got the lunar eclipse. This has something to do with the last eclipse of 2024. I mean, excuse me. I don't know why I said 2024, 2025. You got eclipse. I believe, let me see. When is the next eclipse? Hold on. Let's see. Next eclipse in 2025. Oh, partial solar eclipse on September 21st. Oh, sugar dugger now. Total lunar eclipse on September 7th to the 8th. And you have lunar eclipse in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Also with Black Moon Lilith in reverse. Hold on. Let me find out somebody is about to be. Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. What's up, Jay? Hold on now. Okay. Endings bring new beginnings in reverse and Pluto. It's definitely something about in regards to somebody is not willing to change. Now, however, I feel like since we also have a lunar eclipse that's is a total lunar eclipse, actually September 7th through the 8th. And interesting enough, this lunar eclipse is going to will be visible from Europe and Africa. I don't know why. Europe, Africa, Eastern Australia, and New Zealand. I don't know why those countries are standing out to me. This is, okay. So the market, we could see the market getting real bloody for the duration of September to October. Now, with this retrograde season, and you have Pluto transformation in reverse. Is Pluto still in retrograde? Let me see. Is Pluto still in retrograde? I believe Pluto, yeah, Pluto was going to be in retrograde until October 13th. So between September and October, it feels like the market is going to get choppy. It feels like the market is going to get really, really choppy between September and October. And then it feels like around maybe like November, December is when things could start to lighten up. Because also too, I believe like in December, what is it? Is it Saturn? I feel like Saturn, and it's another planet that that they're coming out of retrograde with 10th house here. And 10th house represents, it's like the house of like social status, career, public image, reputation, legacy, things of that nature. It's more about like the career. That's like the career house. And that's also ruled by Capricorn. And that's Saturn. It feels like when Saturn comes out of retrograde, that's when we're going to see a course correction. It feels like when Saturn begins to begins to come out of retrograde. And I feel like that's around like November too. I believe Saturn comes out of retrograde November 27th. So we about to see something real interesting. It feels like once Saturn gets out of retrograde, that's when we could start to see a lot of changing, not just in the market too. I'm also seeing something there could be, well, it wouldn't make sense for like, as far as like the job market to shift, because that's when the holiday season comes around. I mean, but despite that, there's something else. This doesn't feel like this is about like retail and things of this nature. This what is this pertaining to? You also have the Empress that wanted to come out. Feel like somebody is resisting. Hey Perla, feel like there's like a resistance that's going on. We also could start to see like people like rebel. There's something about rebellion, resisting, because it feels like there's I'm just getting like two energies, where one energy does not want to conform, and then there's another energy where it's closing, and then there's another chapter that's coming through. I feel like with this, yeah, you have the Nine of Swords here, and you also have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well too. Yeah, for some reason it feels like going into probably when we're probably towards the ending of with this Sun spirit, that's Leo energy, the tail end of Leo season, probably going into all the way up until November 27th. That's where it feels like there's definitely going to be a shift in the market. Someone had asked me in regards to, well, what was the question? Hold on, before I misquote it. This was in regards to 2025 retrograde versus, I think they said 2018. Let me just double check. RX corrections to match. Oh, okay. But 2018. Ooh, you got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Yeah, Queen of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's going to be a serious, yeah. This whole, don't let them gas you. I'll tell you one thing. If there was there was going to be a time where people will be able to get the price points that they want. It feels like it's going to be between the beginning, the between like Virgo. I would say I'm here. What day is this? The 18th, the next 11 days, 10 to 11 days. I'm even hearing like from the 21st to November, possibly going into Capricorn season. November 27th, but there's something about Capricorn season as well too. Maybe Capricorn season, we could start to possibly see more things being implemented. It feels like there's going to be a shift in powers, especially. It feels like I'm getting a shift in powers. I'm also getting that you got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Something also could be happening in regards to Africa as well too. Wow, we got 10 two times. Yep, there's a closing of a chapter. It's a slow bubble up. Yeah. It feels like January is going to be extra good too. Feels like 2026, that the beginning of the market, it feels like it's going to be extra good. Very, very satisfying. So listen, I'll get into like the possible sectors, but especially there's going to be an advancement when it comes to digital currency, because with all these pentacles and in regards to social status, and also something about like the chain of commandments is what I'm hearing. It feels like there's going to be a breakthrough when it comes to crypto industry. The specific coins, that's y'all do that on your own, but I'll get into that when I'm gonna save this piece. I'm being led to get more into it. What is this that is? What is this? What is this in regards to? Yeah, whoa, there is going to be a, yeah, so Someone wanted to know if that there will retrograde be matching like 2018 instead of 1987 with this. You got the 10 of swords. Yeah, there's gonna be a serious drop in the market. This may actually cause like some sort of yo, when I say volatile, it's going to look crazy. 10 of swords, we got 3 10s here. 10 of swords, then you also have the 10 of pentacles, and then you also have the 10th house world. Okay, there is an ending that's coming through. It feels like this is going to be the last time where we will see the market actually go fucking left. Okay, Queen of Wands and Queen of Coins. There's definitely going to be a huge sell-off because a lot of people are not going to have a lot of confidence that this is going to change, that the market is going to come back strong and is going to correct, but it is. With the Queen of Pentacles and also like the Queen of Wands, this also has something to do with the bonds. There's something that's doing with the 10 of swords here. Everything is going to go left. I'll tell you this much. And when I say everything, it feels like all across the board, even down to like the tech industry, even down to like all of these trade wars, things of this nature. It feels like this is going to be so scary to the point where people, this definitely feels like I'm even seeing something as further back as like 80s, something about the 80s. It feels like this is also going to be repeating something of the 80s. It's like the 80s being modernized. There was a time in the market, either late 80s or early 2000s. Look at this. You also got this is crazy. Prince of Disc, and you also have the Knight of Coins. All right. What sectors are going to be impacted next? Hold on. Let me get the timestamps. Oh, where we at? What time? All right. What sectors are going to be impacted the most? What sectors? I'm also hearing this is something in regards to, because 8th house also deals with a lot of soul contracts. We're probably going to be seeing a lot of partnerships that were I just keep hearing something about a chain and commandments. There's something about a partnership where there's a soul contract, because 8th house deals with soul contracts. Also 8th house deals with how you will receive money from people. So with this endings bring new beginnings and 8th house here, I'm seeing that there's like some sort of how money is being exchanged, money is being given. I'm seeing definitely something about commodities and something in regards to the bonds. I would say, listen, I am not a financial advisor. These are just predictions. But if you are a trader, you are needing to really, really double down on trying to figure out a strategy. When I say that your strategy needs to be ironclad and withstand time, you're needing to, first of all, y'all gonna really need y'all blood pressure medicine or something, because there's going to be a point where you'll be able to get great price points. So whatever money that you are investing or you're stacking right now, leave some extra to the side, set it and forget it, because you will be able to get in. When I say the prices are going to be ridiculously low and slow is what I'm hearing. Low and slow. There's something about being low and slow. Listen, shout out to Ian, Master Investor, when he said 2 tech, 2 index. You better run that play. Y'all better go. Listen, if there's anybody, he call prices, I call crashes. So whatever price points he turn around and say, y'all better start doing the calculations. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all will be able to get something at 8. Like, look at this, Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords with the sun, with the sun spirit in reverse. The ancestors is giving y'all an opportunity to buy. I'm hearing like buy back your freedom, buy back your time. do your research, ask questions in the comments, ask questions. You know what I mean? Like, just ask. There's a lot of resources out here, because there is going to be a very, like, the pull, like, yo, this is crazy. And then all of a sudden it goes from this energy to the Knight of this to then the Knight of Wands. Okay, I'm gonna see what that is about. What sectors? What are the main sector? What sectors? Whew, you got Seven of Coins. You have the Ten of Cups. I'll tell you one thing. Healthcare looks like it's going to be doing its thing. It only feels like, because people, sad as to say, these are just predictions, but we're going to start to see more people get sick. I mean, it is the cold season, so there's something about Seven of Coins and the Ten of Cups. When I see this reminds me of healthcare. Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. There's something in regards to healthcare and also the pharmaceutical industry. Ooh, Eli Lilly. Yeah, you also have the Knight of Swords here. This is chess, not checkers. This feels like this is a play in chess where people put the king up, but only to bring out their opponent. There's going to be a lot of, it seems like, maybe sporadic or hasty moves, or just a lot of it just feels like there's going to be there's like a weird movement here where everything is doing bad. And then, yeah, look at this, the Princess of Cups, filmmakers. Also, I'm also hearing something about the film industry, something about like there's going to be an issue in the filming industry. The materials, there's a lot of things in regards to materials. Luxury, Four of Cups in reverse, luxury. And you also look, the Sun card 2 times in reverse. This feels like this is definitely going to be happening, like, for the remainder, going possibly not for nothing, if we already probably towards the end of the week, because it feels like as Leo season wraps up and it starts to go into Virgo season and Libra season and also Scorpio season, it's going to get really rough. Talk about rough. Now, let's talk about the good part here. Okay. Wait, hold on. What sectors? They definitely the tech industry. You got the mage, and you also have hacker, tech, defense. Okay. Yeah, definitely something about like cyber wallets. Death card here. Yep. Endings bring new beginnings. Yeah, things is going to start correcting. 2 of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of partnerships that are undergoing different type of management and different type of laws and shit like that. But the pharmaceutical industry and just like the healthcare industry, that industry just seemed like it's going to start really bubbling. Like really, really bubbling. What is this? What's on this good side? What's going to happen? When is this change? What is this change about? This wealth. You have the 5 of Wands in reverse. There's someone, whatever country. Yeah, you got the 5 of Wands in reverse. Somebody may actually stop fighting as well too. It feel like there's going to be an ending to one of these disagreements. I know a lot of these world leaders is over here going back and forth, but there's definitely like something in regards to world leaders or something of that nature finally making an agreement, or there's some sort of agreement that's happening, like the bickering is gonna stop. That feel like that's what the play is. You also have the 9 of Coins too. Yeah, there's gonna be the gains is gonna be crazy. 9 and 10. You got the 9 and 10 of Pentacles, gain and wealth. What is this play here? Who's this 5 of Wands in reverse? Who's this 5 of Wands in reverse? You have the 2 of Wands in reverse. Who's the 5 of Wands in reverse? You also have the Queen of Swords. Oh, this feels like this gonna be Big Bang Putin. Because Queen of Swords, that's air sign energy. That feels like Big Bang Putin. Yeah, you also have the Princess of Cups in reverse, though. I don't think Ukraine gonna be happy about it. Six of Swords in reverse. You also have the Six of Wands, and then you also have the Four of Wands. Yeah, there's like some sort of deal. It feels like possibly like Russia and Ukraine. They may finally like end the beef between them. But when that happens, that's when it feels like the market is actually gonna start to tilt. Why is the question? Five of Coins. You also have the Eight of Wands, swiftness. Yeah. Yo, this is literally going to happen overnight. And you also have the Four of Coins in reverse. Yeah. Also something with energy as well, too. Something with energy. Something with energy. And with power in reverse, and you also have the Two of Coins. Yeah, this definitely is giving me something in regards to just like Russia and Ukraine. This definitely feels like they're going to come to some sort of agreement. Four of Coins in reverse, that's power in reverse. And then you had, something is changing in regards to that. It just feels like it could be in regards to like the resources, the power, and all this other stuff. It just feels like there's something that is changing. And when that does happen, that feels like that's what's going to actually benefit the market some way, somehow. Like I said, it just feels like there's something in regards to resources, something about a commodity. Yeah, you have the universe in reverse. There is definitely a chapter that is wrapping up. This retrograde season it feels like it's really going to be impacting a lot of the infrastructure in regards to who's running and how it's running. So when it comes to like the sectors, it feels like the only sector that possibly could stay afloat during all of this chaos, because I'm hearing all sectors, excuse me, is like the health sector, things that's dealing with the health, biotech, things of that nature, things especially that's dealing with the pharmaceutical. And also just I don't know why I'm just hearing something in regards to like the film industry, something about the film industry that like they're being affected too. Feels like something with the film industry. So I don't know if you are in that sort of industry, there's something in regards to like the film industry. I mean, that can also be social media as well too. I mean, I know Zuckerberg, and now we're starting to see like Instagram having a lot of the TikTok features and shit. So something, but it just feels like something in regards to the film industry. Let's see how the job market is going to be. Let's wrap this up with the job market. Let's see what's going to go on with the job market. The job market. How's the job market going to be for the rest of 2025? The job market for the rest of 2025. Job market for the rest of 2025. Damn, there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more job losses. That's crazy. And you also have the Emperor in reverse. There's gonna be a big let go of a lot of companies. You also have the Four of Wands. Oh, damn. You also have the Knight of Wands too. It feels like, damn, you also have the Devil card here, and you also have the Six of Cups in reverse. They're going to be playing with people. It just, I mean, I know holiday season is coming up, so there will be some jobs that's available, but it's only temporary. And what's this Devil card about? What's this Devil card about? This is scary because I'm just hearing something that they are intentionally trying to keep it like this. Three of Swords with the Devil card, and then you also have the Ace of Cups. We're gonna start to see like a spike in, I don't know why I'm seeing drinking. It feels like there's gonna be like a spike in liquor. So, and you also have the Ace of Swords in reverse. They're going to be, these are just predictions. Ace of Swords in reverse, and you also have the Six of Cups in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, there's not going to be hiring. It feels like they're going to be giving people a lot of false hopes. With the Three of Swords and the Devil card and the Ace of Cups, it's just giving like playing with the emotions. It feels like there's a lot of gaslighting that's in regards to this. And it feels like these companies with the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Four of Wands and the Knight of Wands, what the fuck? And you also have the Queen of Cups here. Especially when it comes to just the jobs that are like office jobs too. There could be like a real mass late, like there, I'm just saying something about like the union jobs, but it's also like a lot of office jobs. And even by office, I'm even talking about if you do any sort of clerical work, investigation, they're coming for your job. And with this hacker here, this feels like it's going to be taken over by like even call centers and all this other stuff. There's definitely going to be a replacement for using technology. I mean, sadly, I know people are talking about it, but this is going to be even more serious. It feels like the companies are going to do a mass layoff, but they're gaslighting people for positions. And what's going to happen is that they're trying to close off they're trying to fuck with the job market in a sense where their last quarter, they're trying to budget. It just feels like there's going to be a lot of cuts that's happening, and they're going to be replacing it with just like AI and machines and things of that nature. Yeah, you have the Sun card in reverse. Yeah, there, Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's going to be a heavy, like the job market is going to look real shitty. They're just going to have people in hang mode. It just feels like there's all of these companies are going to be gaslighting in regards to posting positions and shit like that. But it feels like the only the only I won't even say people that work in the tech industry as well too. And nobody is safe right now, but especially people that it feels like that are going for like clerical positions. Y'all are getting replaced by like virtual and all of those, all of those sorts of AI technology in general. And I'm just seeing just like like a space where tech is taking over jobs, and it really feels like it's jobs like of service, like customer service, or something that's dealing, even like, don't be surprised where it feels like there's federal jobs, but there's you know what this feels like, this is giving a eerie feeling of this happened before in the past. Where it was just like holiday season. This is like worse from before. This is not even like 2020. This is like holiday season. There's going to be a lot of people that are either going to get laid off towards the ending of the year or right before holiday season, like November, December, a mass layoff. And there's going to be like, especially going into 2026. So yep, Seven of Coins. And also, I'm also seeing just like people really drinking a lot too. It just feels like there's gonna be like the vices are going to be at an all-time high because of this. But I will tell you this is going to breed a generation of people who are more self-sufficient, and the services that they're going to start providing is pretty much whatever they were doing for their 9 to 5. A lot of people are going to be swaying to doing on their own. So even if people are therapists or people who are in any sort of service industry, it doesn't matter, social workers, it doesn't matter if you're customer service or whatever it is that you do, the service industry, a lot of those people are going to end up going independent because the unions and corporate America are shutting them out. So it feels like now what's going to be the thing that will help actually for people to gain money is the human experience. That is going to be the most valuable thing right now, is the human experience. The 10 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and also you got the hacker here or whatever. This is like, that's going to be the new, like the new service provided is the human experience. All right, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. I hope this helps. Remember, these are just predictions. I am not a financial advisor, so please do your due diligence. Love and light. Men lie, women lie, energy don't. Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready.